We're back on Payday 3, and I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that is supporting me. I appreciate it a lot. I've seen so much support over the past few days for my Payday content. The Payday community is absolutely insane with how much love you guys are showing me. In the last video, I didn't put a build at all, but I want to show you a build that I recommend and that I've been enjoying. I love sentry turret builds, and I love the shotgun, the first one you get. And it's really good, especially when you get it leveled up. For your primary, you're going to want to go the Rhinefield 880. If you enjoy shotguns, this is a really good option. I know there's another build out there for the double barrel, but this one is it just feels super clean. I run the ranged barrel, which costs 50 C-stacks. We go with the BioFit 4-end grip. For the stock, we go CQC for the sprint to fire speed and overall swap. For sight, we go with the tagged iron sight. I just enjoy it. I mean, you can really choose any of those. And lastly, for the muzzle, we go with the 12 gauge vent compensator. For our secondary, we're going to go with the J&M Castigo 44, which is just a revolver. I go with the ranged barrel for the damage distance. The LED RDS is just preference though. Hardwood grip, and a skeletonized compensator. For overkill weapon, you can run either or. Heavy ballistic lining, since this is only loud. You're going to run the sentry turret as seen in my last video. I don't think it's that good to run 4 sentry turrets across the team, but it could be beneficial to run 2 sentry turret builds along with 2 armor builds, so you have enough armor to escape at the end. You go with the frag grenade, but this can also be swapped around if you need to. Infrastronic mine, because it's the only thing that really helps with the tool, because it can stun enemies. Now for our skills, we are taking tank and armor up. Now I do feel tank and armor up, just having these 2 perks is very important, because if someone drops armor, instead of taking 2 plates for 2 plates, basically you're taking 1 plate and you get 2. We're going to be taking sharpshooter, and we're going to ace sharpshooter. Basically, you stand still, aim down sights, and you'll just gain edge, which is 10% increased damage, and then you can just run around and just start slamming them with the extra increased damage. And for aced, performing a headshot while aiming down sights will refresh your edge just completely, basically. Then we run long shot. As long as you do have edge and you're aiming down sights, the distance penalties that would normally apply do not apply. So if you headshot someone from a far distance, your shotgun could possibly just still one-tap them, which is super cool. And we take cutting shot, which just gives you armor penetration, which is super good. We go down to enforcer. I think enforcer is an amazing tree. It gets you grit along with just a lot of CC stagger. We're going to just run basic on the first enforcer perk. We're going to run face to face because you're going to have edge and grit, so you'll deal in 10% increased damage on top of the other 10% you already have. We're going to be taking shock and awe from the end of the tree and enforcer, and this basically just makes it so you can CC and stagger by killing an enemy, and any enemies close enough to you will just be stunned. Going down to engineer, these are the best perks I believe throughout the engineer tree. I haven't tested detonation, but overall I would say engineer, ace engineer, because it helps the heat buildup of your turrets. We have AP turret for increased armor pen, which goes really well with your armor pen from edge. So if you're shooting at someone, your turret shooting at someone, you basically just clean them out. Cooling system to reduce heat buildup again. Spin cycle, so it could turn 360. You could place it anywhere. It really doesn't matter. It'll shoot them. And we're going to run dual sentries. Also, you could run targeted fire if you have more points. It could be useful on loud. If you have a dozer that's coming towards you, you need dozer kills. And once you ping the dozer, your turrets will just start slamming them. I'm not at max skill points yet for the rest of the build though. I would recommend something like Rush to move quicker. Something like Gunslinger with the shotgun build is really good, but it does cost a couple extra points. Another good option is the Strategist tree. You could go for marking an additional enemy, and then you can get this. As long as you have edge, you deal an extra 10% increased damage again, so that would be 30% or more increased damage just in general, just from having all your perks up at the same time. Since I'm not at the max amount of skill points yet, I will in the future be doing build guides and other things pertaining to loud. I'll be going camping on the 29th, so I just wanted to let my audience know. So in case I don't put out a video that quick, once I get back, I'll be uploading just as quick. I'm going to try to get videos out super fast after that. But up until that point, I will be posting build guides, gameplay, overkill loud speedruns. Thank you so much for watching though, everybody. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for everything.